Hey man,
Hey,
how
good to
you
see you.
doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
All considered, pretty good.
good to hear.
Yeah, sun is shining. It's nice.
Yeah, wow. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, that's why I also wanted to postpone to one because I still have sun in my balcony. It's east facing, so I have sun until one, and I'm using that time to lay down and soak as much vitamin D as I possibly can.
I went to this morning. It's 7:30 a.m. to Obi to buy some plants.
Okay,
Yeah,
that helps too.
definitely.
Yeah. Yes,
But you
all
do
my
go
balconies.
outside, right?
Sorry.
You do go outside.
I go outside, yes, but I mean, I take a little walk every day because my legs need it and my brain needs it.
Mhm.
But it's not the same. And even when you're outside, you feel that it's not really the same.
Yeah. So what is new?
Well, I mean, we talked 4 days ago. Not so much. I work constantly for framed and also for other things. I just got request to put some piano on another good friend of mine's tracks that
Yes.
he made. No, some sort of ambient noises stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, it's challenging but fun.
So he sends you some tracks and you put the music, your piano on it.
Yes, exactly. We did a couple of recordings like this before.
Hmm.
He's a very good guitar player and singer and guy.
From
And
Berlin.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Yes,
Furry.
and
No,
other
what's the
than
name?
that,
What's the name of your cat?
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, she wants to talk too. I guess she likes interviews.
And how do you feel in general? Like,
I guess you go through
going
everything
on?
every day.
Yeah.
For me, it's all day moving between being complete okay and inspired and between I don't know, looking at the absurd situation and having no clue as to what's going to happen, and hearing a lot of kind of, I don't know if they're half truths or rumors about what the next thing is.
What kind of rumors?
Well, now in the Israeli newspapers, they say that on the 19th of April, we're gonna start opening stores here.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's the first optimistic news I hear from Israel. In a
Yeah,
while.
they said that Austria and Germany are going to start opening stores on the 19th.
Really? Ah, they
And
say that?
yeah, but I mean, Israeli news, you have to take, you know,
Ah, in Israel newspapers, they say in Germany and Austria they're going to start at the 19th.
now you got it.
Ah, okay, not in Israel.
No. In
Yeah.
Israel, no.
In Israel, it will probably take like 15, 20 years, right?
Maybe never. This is the new normal. Better get used to it.
Yeah, that just.
Abu Hassan should start making deliveries, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just talked to a friend in Israel this morning. It's unbelievable what's going on there. Really, I'm so happy to be here right now. Really, for the
Yes,
last
me
four
too.
years, I never was so thankful of not being there. Like everything, so they handle everything so badly. I think so.
Yeah, I have a friend who went there. Also, I think he took the last flight out of Berlin. Not necessarily because he wanted to, but he still went.
He has a family.
And now he's just waiting for. He has a family. Yeah, his girlfriend wanted to go back to her family, but I think now both of them are waiting until this direction.
So now they're stuck in Israel.
Well, not stuck, yeah, but yeah, I mean, he has a studio here as a musician. He can't do much over there.
Yeah.
I mean, the food is amazing, but other than that,
Yeah. So what about the Seder? Are you gonna do something, or it's not really happening?
I well, uh,
Not
I think
improvising anything?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna join my family for a little while. I'm not gonna do the whole evening with them on this machine because this is, I don't
Yeah.
know, I can't handle it.
Yeah. You have brothers and sisters as well?
I have a brother in Israel, and the rest, and my mom and dad are there.
Mm-hmm.
My brother is married and has the loveliest kid in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, but I guess they're gonna do it on Zoom this year,
Yeah.
which is,
Crazy.
I don't know how to. I don't have a word for that. Yeah, no, and meanwhile, I'm choosing new pieces to learn all the time to keep my fingers limber.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a couple of more sessions here at home with the DJs. We did another 5-6 hour session with all the machines and stuff.
Do you record it or
We
just
record everything.
yeah?
Yes, we record everything, and then we're gonna at the end we're gonna edit it and maybe make a little
Like an
album from
album.
the quarantine. Yeah,
Nice. Ah, sounds interesting.
yeah.
You also talk a lot, you have these conversations, or mostly just jam?
When we do the sessions, it's mostly music, but we still have we do dinners and breakfasts together. I make
How
them.
many roommates are you?
There's three more. A
Ah, okay.
huge,
Uh-huh.
huge apartment.
And the whole four of you are musicians.
Three of us are musicians. One of us is studying to be a chef.
Ah, okay.
So
Nice
we got okay
combination.
food here. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. With my shakshuka and hummus, the Italian guys. Yesterday it was risotto. We eat pretty well here.
Sounds good. What
Yes.
about the frame project? What do you have in mind or not in mind? What do you
Well, I started a few things. Um, I started before last time we talked. I started some stuff that were connected more to the album. Actually, one of my friends, one of the guys that I recommended for the next month of Framed, he came here. We worked on his application and his ideas together.
what's his name?
And, Moritz Baumgärtner,
Okay.
he's a drummer and one of my best friends in the world. He's the drummer of my trio. We were together with this huge kind of pop electro punk band called Bonaparte for 4 years, and we're always in touch. It's kind of like my German brother. And I actually took his idea for you guys and switched it and used it for at least one track, which means his idea was to write for a trio setting, a pianoless trio setting, but composing from the drum side. So not using the piano as an instrument to sit on and say, okay, you play this, but rather because he's very musical and not very drummer in the traditional sense. Um, he wants to write from the drums. The melodies should come from the drums. Everything should come from the drums. So I thought about why not switching it, flipping it around, and I started writing drum beats. I actually just spread. I have my keyboard here, and I spread some drum stuff all over it, and then I'm playing classical pieces or parts of classical pieces, and that becomes the basically the drum behind it, which creates. Although the rhythm is pretty simple, as I'm playing the Debussy, Dr. Gradus ad Parnassum, which is a very fast up-tempo tune. But the beat it created is, I think, incredible and super interesting.
So
Of course, I change a little stuff there, but
he recorded first the drums and then
no,
you ah
no, he had an idea, and I just
okay.
stole his idea completely.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with him anymore, except
Okay.
the inspiration for the idea. So what I do is I play a classical piece, but instead of a piano sound on the keyboard, I put a drum set over there, or
Oh,
all
okay.
kinds of drums with electronic sounds.
Mhm.
So when I press a note, it does not play the note.
Ah, I understand. Okay.
And right now I'm not set up yet to show you. I think my piano tuner is coming today in an hour, so
okay.
for next week I'll be able to maybe also give some examples of stuff I'm saying and not only be abstract.
Yeah, would be great.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
It created something really interesting. I don't know if I play it from my computer. I don't know if you'll hear it.
Let's try. Yeah.
I could try.
You can also share a screen if you want us to show to see the I don't know the program that you played from or.
Yeah, the program doesn't look that interesting, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, Logic Pro. Let me open the new one. I'm used to having a guy doing the computer for me, so that I'm not as good as yet. And drum set piano. Close. Yeah, and I finished another track for another project, which I did with Sebastian Studnitsky. So I've been editing.
Okay. Sebastian is supposed to. I didn't know you two know each other.
Oh yeah, we play quite a lot of jazz together, but now I use them also for one of my electronic projects called Flat Maze, which is a techno jazz thing. Okay, let's see what happens. So my drum set is here. Can you hear that?
A little bit, yeah.
So I can make it louder. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll go to the piano for a second just to play you the main motif of the piece.
Okay.
So you see where it comes from. I don't know if you've got any
Very nice.
So yeah, it's a very high-paced piece. It's actually kind of my morning ritual. Since Debussy, I heard at least the story that he said that this was his kind of morning jog.
So every morning you play this piece?
Sorry?
So every morning you play this piece?
I try to play it at least once a day, mostly in the morning. Yeah, it's tough for the hands, but actually, if you play it correctly, it's not so hard.
Okay.
And then basically taking those motifs and moving them to a keyboard that does a different sound. This kind of makes more of a bass sound still because of where I am, I guess, on the thing. So if I just play it like this.
So that's the piece?
Yeah, that's the beat created from that piece. Yeah.
Now I can't hear it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think my computer is trying to do too many things at the same time. But yes, finally, it just creates something that I don't think I would have gotten to in any other way except trying to do something like this.
Okay, sounds interesting.
And yeah, I'm going to try a few more classical pieces to see what happens. And also, I'm going to try a few maybe jazz standards to see what that does.
With these kind of sounds, like techno,
Exactly.
electronic sounds.
Exactly. Just that the note that you're playing is definitely not making what you think it
Yeah,
should do.
it's really interesting. I don't know if I ever listened to something like that. Like,
Me neither. That's why I think it's a nice turn for me to check, at least for the next week.
uh-huh.
So maybe I can really every week focus on a different direction to get to ideas and kind of try to zoom in. That's basically all I'm trying to do lately, is zoom in everything I'm doing with my piano trio. Also, instead of playing everything I can, my new album is it's more like a zoom in on a tiny moment and looking at how still complex and interesting it can be, like a microcosm, but if you just look at it from close rather than from far, and giving all your options of your virtuosity and your variety in your music.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that for many years, and now I want to try to do something different.
You said you started at 14 with the piano. Quite late.
Yeah, very.
What happened at 14 that suddenly? Did you have a piano at home?
It's a good question. My brother was playing a organ, like a Yamaha organ,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, it's not really.
And you just started playing, or you started studying, or
Yeah,
how?
I just had a very easy way into it. It was very easy for me, as my hearing is very good, and my ability to transform this into a piano at the beginning was very, very, very easy. And yeah, then I wanted to go to Alon High School for
So
the
you just
arts.
then you just listened to songs or music, and it was easy for you to translate it to the piano and play it, or what?
Directly,
You just
without anything.
so that was the beginning. You just listened to music, and then you felt like playing it, and it was super easy just to go to the piano and take it out.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's how it started. It was easy. Then I spent a lot of hours every day on the instrument. So the instrument, basically, my goal was that the instrument never stops you. For when you have an idea in your head, that
This
it's
is an
basically your
instrument, not an
adversary.
object. Yeah.
It's your adversary. This is what you fight, because the music happens here, and you have to translate it into your hands, into the piano.
Mm-hmm.
So that was and still is the main part of what I work on. Was inspiration, and learning music doesn't necessarily happen at the piano. It happens by listening to Wynton Kelly playing, to Herbie Hancock, to Ahmed Jamal playing. That's where I get a lot of my inspiration. Or Bach, Chopin, Debussy.
Do you play other instruments as well, or just piano?
I play everything a little bit. Yeah, I have a flute, and yeah, except saxophone, which is just impossible. I don't get it. I think I don't have the patience required to wait like a couple of years until the sound doesn't sound horrible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm trying to spend a lot of time reading as well. I find that helping massively to everything, to ideas, inspiration, having a little bit of a frame of reference to what's happening to us and how big and small it is and how poor we are that we have to stay at home a little bit.
What are you reading right now?
I'm always reading some stuff at the same time. I just finished one of Marcel Proust's early works. and some sort of short stories before he wrote I don't know how it's called even, Bikvot Hazman Avud.
Yeah, yeah.
I always go back to Nietzsche because he was one of the main reasons I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I read him
In
at
what
14.
way? What do you mean? Oh, okay, sorry.
I mean, existentialism, 14, 15, not taking everything at face value, fighting for something you believe in, having to prove that you deserve what you think you are, having to work for it, not following any kind of lines because the person that says that you like him, not following his path. There's a lot of very smart things in there for a musician, I think. Yeah, and now actually it's time for me to choose something new, the new thing to read. And it's good because my parents sent me a box, well, some of my library. I have quite a huge library in Israel, but my parents sent me a couple of boxes full of my books. So
Oh, really? Nice.
yeah,
I wish I had some of my boxes. Yeah, I also left all my books in Israel, most of my books there.
of course. How can you carry it?
Yeah, exactly.
My
No,
parents are.
actually, I like the idea of leaving everything behind and not, taking it with me after years of moving them with me like a hunchback or something.
Yes,
And
but
then,
books. But books.
yeah,
Everything.
but now I miss it. I miss it a little bit. Every once in a while, going to the library, grab something I already read and read it again.
Yes, exactly. Coming back to stuff you already know. There's something big about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah. I was
um,
actually last
okay,
time
maybe
I was.
next time try to maybe if you have the keyboard with you. I'd love to. What did,
What keyboard? The keyboard is here.
so what did you say? You're waiting for what
Piano
to arrive
tuner.
today?
Piano tuner.
The piano tuner. Okay.
Yeah, because it should be perfect if I want to do recordings.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
should
yeah.
be. Piano is very old, but it holds tuning.
How often do you tune it?
Maybe once a year, because everything inside is new, but it's 140 years old.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's a Bechstein from 1880,
Okay.
built in Berlin actually.
Really?
Survived 2 world wars, and now it's standing here, surviving my cat claws.
How did you get it? How did it end up?
I found it in a store under my house, my old house in Prince Albert.
Uh-huh.
And actually, when I went to the shop, it said sold on it. And I played it, and I came back playing it every day for a few days until the owner told me, I think it's your piano. And he made a deal for me that, I don't know, it's a price of an upright. He sold me this magnificent thing.
Wow, but you said it had a sold sign on it. So what was the?
Yes, yeah, I don't know. He gave them some excuse, I guess.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so my keyboard, my studio is set up. It's just the piano needs to be tuned, and maybe next week I can do a bit more with the piano.
Okay, great. I'd love to hear it.
Sweet.
Thanks, man.
Good. Talk to you soon.
Be in touch.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye.